Hi. I was thinking, I was looking around thinking maybe I should tidy up. Let's just look at what needs to be tidied up. We'll start in this corner. Well, now, the onions go in there. The popcorn goes up there. This needs a lid on it. That needs to be rolled down. That needs to be dumped out. The lid needs to go on that and go in the fridge. This and this can get washed. This needs to be washed. This gets hung up. Those go in the drawer. I don't know what to do with this. This recipe goes up there. And these all get washed. The onion goes back in there. This is still clean. It belongs up there in a pot. This needs to be wiped off. It's got fat on it. Those need to be washed. These are the fruit cakes I made the other day, which need to be put away. This has got bugs growing in it. It needs to go out for the birds. This is my wheat grinder, which is also very dirty. It needs to be cleaned. This is the another fruit cake. Here we have some soap, which I think, I'm not sure if it's because it evaporated, but it got very solid for liquid soap, I mean. And all the white, I think, is also glycerin, which is no good for cleaning. It's soft, and so it's not soft. This gets washed. This goes in the plastics, and I guess that all thing goes in the plastic garbage. This, I think, might be moldy. It should be smelled and thrown out. Those ends could probably go to the birds, too. I don't know if they're bad or not. This is empty. I was going to use it for the flowers in there. A glass of water, which could be put over there because it's obviously Abraham's. This is an empty bag, needs to be burned. That needs to be thrown out. This probably needs to be thrown out. No, it's just okay. An onion needs to be put away. This cabbage is still okay because you can just cut the end off and take off the outer leaves and the inside is good. That gets thrown away. And on the table, now look at the table. I got these from Mira. We made these the other day. I was going to put them on the Christmas tree if I ever get the Christmas tree happening. And we made those. Those go on the tree. This should get washed. This and this go for Sue. The plastic bags should go in there. This I usually use to hold down the corner of the thing. That coat needs to be hung up. This hat goes out there. These need to be painted and put up on the outside of the house. This is Willem's. This needs to, can be thrown out. And this should be saved for using again. This is dirty, so these should be saved. This is for putting hot things on. That goes up here with these other ones. You see, this one is made of bulrushes. This one is made of willow. And this one is made of bulrushes. I don't think I made that one, though. That was anchorets. And the light, that goes back up there. This one goes in, hangs in the teepee. Those go to the other teepee outside. Those are Christmas cookies, which are ready to get frozen again. But the freezer's full, so maybe they should just go outside where it's freezing. This is suet that needs to be put out for the birds. This gets washed. This gets returned to the store because the lid broke off of it. This goes over there. This goes in the sink. This goes in the garbage. These scissors go in my scissors bag. This whole basket goes in the other room. And then down here we have another lamp. And then my daughter drinks coffee. She and her husband, so I brought home a coffee maker from the dump. And there's some other things in there. I can't remember what they are. That needs to be stood up, and all those plastic bags go in there. There! See how I just cleaned the kitchen? Okay, now let's go over in this room. Now then, these 3 yarns need to be added, another one with them, and they get spun to go on here. And this goes over there for measuring placemat size. These are bills of sorts that need to go in the bill basket. This is ideas, things to go, and the handle needs to be fixed. Oh, this was my cattail basket. So another of those bottoms. Anyway, and this is where I've been weaving. Look, it turned out well. Just lately, I've just been, it's pretty good. It's not as good as, where was the good one? Whatever. Well, hello, dear.
Hi, dear.
Nice to see you. This goes back in the bedroom, and these go, I was going to put these out on the trees on the porch. That hat gets picked up and goes up there. those other ones, some of these are for outside and some are for inside for the tree. However, the tree, I have another tree with lights on it, which is what we should use. I really just want this one to smell good. Now this should all be taken off, and this should be collapsed and maybe put in the greenhouse or something. And this needs to get painted. I did this one. I need to paint a picture in the center. Maybe I'll have my daughter paint a picture in the middle when she's here. And those pieces down there get picked up and put in there. And we turn around here. There's birch bark in both of those. And this one is not birch bark. Oh, this is those fishing kind of things to go by the stream. And here, this is, I was going to try and drill holes in this and then weave a top with pine needles. These get put in a glass bowl or in a bowl with some of those little glass beads so that, and water, so they will grow. These get holes in them to hang up. This goes in the tool room in there. These are cedar root. They need to be peeled, and then they go in here when they're peeled, I think. Well, I don't remember. This is an example. This goes over there. This and this are for making my birch bark strips. This goes in the kitchen. You need to go through those strips, and there's some paper that gets burned and some plastic that goes in the kitchen. And these are for making more baskets, which I've got these cut out for. This goes back in the other room. Those go on my table. Hi, Willem. I'm just itemizing my mess. Those go in the kitchen.
How many items do you think you would have in the house?
I don't know. How many do you think?
10 to the power of what?
10 to the power of what?
3, 4, 5?
I don't know. I could think in millions.
Oh,
You think we have 1,000,000 items in the house?
I don't think that many.
100,000.
Yeah, well, we probably have 10,000.
10,000. Well, I'm going to continue cleaning the house. I'm just cleaning it as above, so below, right?
Okay.
Like you do it up here, and all then you have to do. It's a very simple thing to actually do it.
So that was 1999.
You can count, well, I think.
1997.
Okay, and these things down here, I have another place to work. This is for making my birch bark books. This is for cutting them. This is for binding them together. That's for cutting the edges off just so. This is for sewing on the piece of woven stuff. This is the needles that go with it. This is for poking the holes. This is for oiling the stuff. Now, would you put that all away? Why would I put that away? Mittens go in the kitchen. This probably goes over here somewhere. These are Abraham's. He just brought them home. I think, well, I'm not supposed to be getting into the work right now. I'm just explaining it. Now, there's garbage over there. That's all burnable paper. That gets hung up in the kitchen. This stuff, I have to look at that. These all get stacked up neatly and sunburned. This is all my to-do stuff. I love Lois and Clark. Does anybody else love Lois and Clark? I have all 4 things. He was Superman, right? This is before Smallville. I just love Lois and Clark. Ta-da! I love them. Okay, anyway, that's that much. And these get plugged in. These are lights. And I sewed the edge of this. It was leaking. This gets picked up. This is my red work. And that's my book. I need that. That goes over here on my table. Looks like a letter. Hasn't been read yet. And socks go in the laundry. Those are there to hold the cold air away. There's my husband. He gets patted on the head, kissed properly. It's hard to kiss him with a pen in his mouth. People said I should. People said I should interview you. I should ask you questions so that you'd have a video on here. And I said no. He's too shy. He wouldn't be interested in such a thing.
Correct.
Are you feeling shy?
Already.
And there we have to close down the fire. Oh, this goes back to the kitchen. This goes in the plastics in the kitchen. That thing goes in my wallet. That is my mending, which I need to do. This should get hung back up there. And my little tools are for birch bark, which should go in the other part. And these are for mailing things, the envelopes. And this has got the other things, for sending away soap packages. Those all are supposed to go up in that basket, but it's filled with gourds. These all should be cleaned up. And look at how these are wilting. My word. I just watered them last week. Was it 2 weeks? No, I just finished. And then we sweep the whole floor, and there's chocolate chips under there. Oh, and over here we've got some more things. These hats. This hat really needs to be washed. This has chocolate in it. Look, there's a husband in the mirror over there. Look at that. He's eating a pen. Sometimes when I don't feed him, he's been found eating pens. Notice the sigh. He's getting a little frustrated. Go away, Nancy. Hi, Willem.
Hi.
Yeah, go away pretty much sums it up. Okay, so we've now cleaned all these rooms. We've itemized where everything goes. That mess just stays there. Actually, no, it doesn't. This gets hung up over a door. This should go in the basket over there. This should, I guess that's okay to stay there. These are some potpourris, which I really don't know what to do with, but they were somewhere and somebody gave them to me. And my little containers. These little containers are pretty good. This one needs its lid. I don't know where its lid went. Oh, and this should be getting put back on this chair where it came off. Okay? And that is the weigher thing for my soap. That goes in there. This is because I was looking at Wendy's earrings, and then I thought I'd like to do some more earrings. So these go up in there where the beads are for making jewelry. And these things get hung up in the ceiling, way up there, I think, so I can hang things. I have one hook there. I should be hanging all these baskets. They go up high. Are you done yet? Are you exhausted? Then would you like to see this room? It's perfectly clean. You don't have to do a thing in here. No, I think it's all ready. Let's just go over here. Now, if I were going to do something in this room, which, why would I want to do that? Well, let's see. I have my light on. I was going to take this bowl, and I was going to put holes in it around the top, somewhere near the top. And I was going to weave basket making stuff up there above it. I was going to imitate this. Make another one of these. I got this in Talal something, Michoacan, Mexico. These are to be imitated. These are to give me ideas of shapes. This is an apple baker, which never got trimmed, and it's very heavy. Those are also examples. That thing should be hung up. These things should be washed out. This is for making baskets. I set this somehow so that you can contain the basket so you can work on it. This empty box could get thrown away. These stained glass pieces should be put on a window. I have some windows out there. This actually has been cooking for about a month, but it's so well and truly stuck on, and I don't dare turn it off because then it'll really get stuck on. So one day I'm going to come out here and I'm going to open it. These are all the things that my son has been playing with while he's playing with glass. He's been making holes in it and different things. Looks like he's... Ooh, that's solid glass. That's not good. I should rinse that out. It is packed solid with powder of glass, which I hear is good for putting on your pottery, and it'll make a glass finish like water. I like that one. still got a chunk of stuff in there. I bet it's full to the top with powder too. Have to save that powder. Okay, and that's about it in here. Those shelves get put up. There's the window to put those glass pieces on. Well, now if I just do those things... Oh yeah, this gets hung up. Nice painting. I really like that painting. Either that or they go back to the dump where they came from. I don't really have room to put more paintings up, do I? Okay, now you know what I need to do. Just pretend I did it and the house will be clean. Okay, I'll give myself 10 minutes. See if I can get it done. Bye!